Hello everyone, welcome to the channel SumThing Rational again. So we have been solving operations on polynomials. So one of the questions is here. Feel free to pause the video. You can try it by yourself first. Okay, here in this question, it says that we need to factor this whole expression. This is a cubic expression. As you know, and you might know from your teachers that when we start factoring chapter, the first thing and first step of factoring is finding greatest common factor. Okay? So in this question also, when you look at the answer, sometimes don't just like look at the question only. And when you look at the answer sometimes just the steps are giving us some clue. Okay? So we can understand what is GCF for this polynomial. So as we see in the second step of the question, negative 5x they put here, and they continue putting negative 5x here as well. It means that there is something secret with negative 5, which means the question actually guiding us, okay, you also take the negative 5 out of the parentheses, okay? So let's start taking negative 5 out of the parentheses. So negative 5x we took out of the parentheses. So what remains inside the parentheses? So now I consider that this is the form that before I got this 5 negative 5x cubed. So I should ask myself what I will multiply here with negative 5x, and then I will get negative 5x cubed. So negative 5 is there already, x is there already. So what is missing? Which is x squared is missing, okay? Since when I multiply negative 5x and x squared, as you know, negative 5 is remaining there, x times x becoming x negative x cubed. So at the end, we have negative 5x cubed result. Okay? So what I multiply, second question, what I multiply with negative 5x and this, I get 30x squared. Okay? Even you can write it here. 5x multiply what will give you positive 30x squared. Okay? Let me change my just color here. So negative 5 times what is 30? This is a positive result, yeah? This is a positive result. So negative 5 times what is positive? So definitely it should be negative. So 5 times what is 30? 6, yeah? 5 times 6 is 30. But I have x squared here. If I write only 6 here, negative 6, negative 5x and 6 multiplication will be negative 6 multiplication, positive 30x. But I have positive 30x squared. So there must be x here also. So which means that negative 5x and the negative 6x multiplication becomes 30x squared. Okay? It means that here, if I write in different color, don't be confused, negative 6x, because negative 6x and negative 5x, positive 30x squared. Maybe I can change the color again. What about how I can get 35x? Which means that negative 5x and what I multiply negative 5x, and what I multiply question mark, I got 35x. Result is again positive. So the result should be here inside the parentheses. I need to put negative number again, yeah? Because negative and negative, I have positive result. So what makes 35 when you multiply with 5? Which is 7, yeah? So again, go back and try it. Negative 5x and 7 multiplication is positive 35. X is there already. So I should not put x here. Otherwise, it will be x squared. So negative 7 is alone there. Okay. Very nice. So we factored out negative 5x. As you see here, also it is already factored out. So let me use another color here to fill. X squared minus 6x and the minus 7. Since plus given here, so I need to put proper numbers in the boxes to get x squared minus 6x minus 7. So let me rewrite it. Minus 5x, negative 5x multiply x squared minus 6x minus 7. Definitely, we should not stop at this level because the question is continuing. Step is just one more step is done. What is that one more step? Negative 5x. I need to factor this trinomial, okay? X squared minus 6x minus 7. Actually, one of the factors given already, which is x plus 1 here. What must be inside this parenthesis? So you can use the x method or you can think about that. What makes there are two numbers. When you multiply them, you got -7. When you add them, you got -6. So one of them is +1. So what makes when you add +1, what is -6? +1 multiply the same thing is -7. Yep. So if we put here -7, that's their multiplication -7. If you put here -7, -7 and the +1 addition is -6. Because of that, it should be x plus 1 and x minus 7. Okay? Because x plus 1 and x minus 7 multiplication is, you can check it by factoring, okay? X times x, x squared. X times -7, -7x. 1 times x is positive x, and 1 times -7, -7. So when you combine the like terms, you got the original term above, okay? So it means that one of the factor is x plus 1, other factor is x minus 7. Minus -5x is already here. So this should be -7. Maybe I can write it with a red color also, okay? Why -7? Because there is no negative sign here. So since it is positive, if there was a negative sign here, so I would write it as +7 here. So to make it whole expression at the end look like my original expression here, which is given in the question. I thought that I could solve two questions in 5 minutes, but due to some detailed explanation, I couldn't manage that. So I think we will stop the video here and I will record the next video later on. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video.